Hey everyone, I'm Paul. I'm a photographer and filmmaker, or filmmaker and photographer, just depending on the gig. Today I wanted to talk to you really quick about the Meike RF to EF adapter. All right, let's roll the intro. Just kidding, I don't have an intro, I'm not that cool. I just wanted to make a quick video about the adapter. That was a bad joke. A couple weeks ago I realized on all these forums that I belong to about the RF system that everyone is having a hard time finding the Canon RF to EF adapter, just the regular one. And so I was looking around online and I realized, yeah, you can't buy them at all. And I think it's because the R6 and R5 are coming out and everyone is getting them, wanting to adapt their EF lenses. There's a short supply and people have been buying them really quickly. They are sold out everywhere. No one can get their hands on them. They have these cameras coming in and they're like, what am I gonna do? I don't wanna buy an RF lens yet because they're expensive. And it's a big jump. You spend $2,500, $2,600 on a camera or $3,800 on a camera. You don't want to drop another $2,000 on a lens. Might as well just use your old trusted 24-70 Mark II or 16-35 Mark II or 3, whatever. And so I was looking around and I thought, oh, I saw this on Amazon, the Meike adapter, and it was $53, I think, when I bought it. And I thought, well, let's give this a go. I never mind having an extra adapter. The company that I shoot for often, they're buying the new R system cameras, and I thought, you know what? I might find myself in a situation where I need an extra adapter, so why not? So I picked one up, and I just wanted to share my thoughts because more every day I see a new post, people asking if anyone's selling adapters and that. So backstory, I adapt all my lenses. I have no RF glass. I use the Canon EOS R and I use the Canon C200. So EF glass is better for me because I can use it on both systems. And so I adapt all my lenses. Right now I'm shooting on a 24-70 2.8 Mark II L lens. And I've adapted the 7200 Mark II, the 16-35 Mark II and 3, 35 millimeter, all Canon glass, and it's been perfect. Like, they adapt perfectly. So I even find that the lenses themselves have a new speed to their autofocus. They seem like an upgrade with the R system, with the mirrorless autofocus and everything like that. So if that's the question that you're asking, how these lenses adapt to the RF mount, it's amazing with the adapter, of course. So if you have any questions about that, please drop a question in the comments. I love talking about camera gear. So if you have any questions about adapting lenses, if I know the answer, I will help you out and answer it. I currently own the Canon regular adapter. I own this adapter. It's the one with the drop-in filter. I use this frequently when I'm shooting on a gimbal, so I don't have to rebalance the gimbal constantly if it's off. So I don't have to screw the ND filter on the front of the camera, which throws it off. This way I can just pop this on. I use a clear filter if I'm shooting inside, and then if I go outside, I pop in the variable ND filter for this. And yes, it is expensive, and that's another question I get constantly is it worth it to get the variable ND adapter? And yes, every penny. So when I'm on a shoot, and lately it's been just me and maybe one other person on shoots, time is of the essence. It's worth everything. So you can't buy yourself more time. You can buy more hands on set, but right now with COVID, you can't afford extra 5 minutes or anything, rebalancing, doing anything. So for me to be able to save time just by popping in a different filter and it's good to go is priceless. I shoot in New York a lot, and finishing in a good time and finishing late can mean being stuck in the Holland Tunnel driving back home to Jersey. And if you've ever been stuck in New York traffic trying to get in that tunnel, it is pure hell. So if this will help me not be stuck in the tunnel and I can get home to see my baby, sold. This adapter also works exactly like all the other adapters. It makes the EF glass work as an RF. It is weather sealed, and I would highly suggest picking one of these up and pick up a clear filter too. The clear filter, it's, like I said, it's clear. See, look at that, clear. And it's a great tool. It's a piece of art. It's probably my favorite piece of gear that I bought this past year. So pick that up. So that being said, I was looking around and I thought, you know what, it'd be nice to have an extra adapter in my bag constantly, because if I'm showing up, I have the one EOS R, and if it's not a shoot where they're hiring us to use cinema cameras, and I just want to use and we're just using the R system, the R6, the R5, that's what we have, and EOS R. A nightmare situation for me would be to show up and be down Hey, I switched the regular adapter to the drop-in filter adapter so you can see the sizes of the Meike adapter versus the Canon adapter. Now, they're about the same depth, well, exactly the same depth. A big difference is the Canon adapter has a groove, it's a little contoured, and it is very nice. It's a little heavier actually than the Meike, but it seems to be the same. It has the exact same weather sealing. A lot of people online have been making comments that they didn't think the Meike was weather sealed, but I can tell you it is. What they think makes it not weather sealed is that on the lens mount side, there is no gasket. On the mounting side to the camera, the RF side, there is a gasket. And that's the way lenses work. Say this was a lens, the lens side always has the gasket to connect to the body. The body never has a gasket for weather sealing. And so people online see this side of the adapter and it's just smooth metal like it is with the connectors, like it is on the Canon. And they say, oh, it's not weather sealed, so I can't use it if you're doing wildlife or any sort of like astrophotography or anything like that. But no, it actually is weather sealed in the correct way, so you can use it in other situations where you need weather sealing. So that's one thing. The build quality seems pretty nice. I think it's plastic on the outside, it's metal, and then on the inside it's the same plastic, essentially the same shape that the Canon one has. And then as far as connectors, it has all the same connecting points and pins. I haven't tested this long term, just in a few tests here and there because I was curious. And it seems to work about the same as the Canon adapter. It's hard to tell always with autofocus because autofocus is so random. But from what I can tell, the autofocus, the eye detect, everything, the box, all the different types of autofocus work the same. Nothing doesn't work or is grayed out with this. The camera thinks it's the same as the Canon adapter, which makes it so any of the EF glass works with the camera. It's cheap, it's 50 bucks, and it's always nice to have something with you in case you need it. So it's a low risk, high reward if you're waiting on an adapter to use your new camera. So if you have an R6 or an R5 and you just ordered it and you're thinking, oh, I can't use this thing until the adapter comes in and we're all waiting for these adapters, just pick up one of these, use it for a few weeks while you wait, and then keep it around. So that's my thoughts on the Meike adapter. It's $50-ish compared to $100. I always do love buying Canon stuff, and so if you're looking for a backup extra adapter, if you shoot multiple RF cameras and you just want to be sure you have an adapter, if you're going to a shoot with other people, I'd say just pick one up. But it's worth the investment just to have an extra adapter on you at all time. So for me, I have 3 adapters, and I actually had a shoot where I needed an extra adapter, and it all came in handy. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please ask. Please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching this video. And I actually have 2 of these adapters, and I thought when I bought this one, I was like, oh, this is great. And then I wanted to make a video about it, so I ordered another one so that I could do a giveaway. I've never done a giveaway, so this is very exciting for me. If you subscribe, drop a comment below. Just mention what you love about creating video or photography, and then you'll be entered to win. And in a month or so, I'll announce a winner. It's very exciting, but you have to subscribe. So subscribe, do that, and then I'll send this to you. You have to be in the continental United States because it's COVID and we don't have money right now to ship anywhere else. But yeah, so if you're in the continental United States, please enter, and you could have an extra adapter, like I have an extra adapter too. So thanks for watching. I hope this helps out, and we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.